is going to be something we'll end up talking about, because Cuba is a failing nation right now, very badly failing nation. And we want to help the people. It's very similar in the sense that we want to help the people in Cuba.
When the president speaks, you should take him seriously. Suffice it to say, Cuba is a disaster. It's run by incompetent, senile men. If I lived in Havana and I was in the government, I'd be concerned.
For an entry and exit strategy during political uncertainty 2026, the best airport choice in Cuba is clearly Havana International Airport. This is the most practical and flexible airport for situations where conditions can change. Why Havana is the best option? 1. Highest flight volume and redundancy. Havana International Airport has the most international flights of Cuban airport. More airlines, more rebooking options if flights are delayed or canceled. Greater chance of same day or next day exit flights. Best international connectivity. Havana consistently connects for United States, when permitted, Canada, Toronto, and Montreal, Mexico, Cancun, and Mexico City, Europe, Madrid, Latin America, Panama City. This matters because exit flexibility is crucial during uncertainty. Strong on-ground infrastructure, larger airport operations and staffing, more consistent customs and immigration processing, better to access, embassies and consulates interests, major hospitals, international hotels, ground transportation, faster information flow. In shifting conditions, airline updates Havana first. Embassy advisors and airline notices are usually certain in Havana International Airport. Easier to receive accurate departure instructions. Secondary options used with caution. These are acceptable only if your trip location is specific and conditions are stable. Baradero. Pros: strong resort infrastructure. Good Canadian European flight access. Cons: fewer airlines than Havana International, limited backup routes, less flexibility if flights are suspended. Best for resort-only trips with a short stay and confirmed return flights. Santa Clara. The pros: Central Cuba access. Cons: limited international flights, fewer exit options. Rebooking may require ground transportation to Havana. Best for low-risk travel only, not ideal in uncertainty. Airports not recommended in uncertain conditions. Avoid these if your priority is exit flexibility. Cayo Coco, Olgin, Santiago de Cuba. Why? Limited international routes, fewer daily flights, longer ground transfers if you need to reposition to Havana. Now, the best strategy summary I would say is best airport is Havana. The reasons why: most flights, most airlines, most exit options. Rule: enter and exit through the same major hub when possible. Backup plan: be prepared to reposition to Havana if flying elsewhere. When conditions are uncertain, Havana International Airport offers the most reliable entry and exit options because it has the highest number of international flights and alternative routes. How do you prepare for something like this? If you are a traveler and air travel is interrupted in Cuba and surrounding areas, could Cuba airspace resemble Venezuela flight problems? The clip from Fox News shows the president putting Cuba on notice. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to MIM View. Today we're talking about Cuba travel, and specifically an enter and exit strategy you can use when the political environment feels uncertain. This video is not telling anyone where to go or not to go. This is an educational travel planning guide so you can make smart choices before you book. Quick disclaimer: always verify the latest guidance with your official government sources, your airline, and your travel provider before you fly. Cuba is served by several international airports, with Havana's International Airport acting as the country's main getaway. Most international travelers enter and exit through Cuba Havana, making it the most reliable option during periods of political uncertainty. For travelers departing from the United States, flights to Cuba are available through select major airlines, primarily operating large U.S. hubs. These flights are subject to U.S. regulations, meaning travelers must qualify under approved travel categories rather than standard tourism. Flight availability may change depending on policy updates, and airline scheduling decisions. International travelers often use connecting routes through Canada, Panama, or other parts of Latin America, which can provide flexibility. Canadian Airlines and Latin American carriers maintain consistent service to Cuba and are commonly used as all alternative entry or exit routes if direct options are limited. Because airline schedules and airport operations in Cuba can change quickly, travelers are advised to use Havana as a primary entry and exit point when possible. Keep return flights flexible, monitor airline updates closely, have backup routing options through nearby countries. Planning ahead and staying informed is key to traveling safety and exit Cuba smoothly. Before you book, do the decision check. Before anything else, do a quick decision check. Ask yourself 3 questions. Can I legally travel under my country rules? If you're a U.S. traveler, travelers is usually tied to approved categories. Don't guess. Confirm your category and keep your documentation. Do I have a financial flexibility? In uncertain situations, plans change. Make sure you can absorb added costs like rebooking, extra hotel nights, or alternate routes. Do I have a communication plan? Assume you might have limited connectivity. Decide how your family can reach you and how you'll check in regularly. If any of those is a no, pause the trip, rethink it. A strong plan begins with honest answers. Entry strategy: get in clean, simple, and documented. Now, let's talk about entry strategy. Your goal is to arrive with few surprises. You should have documents. Your documents should be ready. Your passport valid for your full trip. Any required visa or tourist card based on your airline or origin. Proof of lodging, even if it's your first few nights. Return or onward ticket. Your travel insurance is strongly recommended. Emergency contact information should be written down, not just in your phone. Flights and arrival choices. Choose flights that give you buffer time. Avoid tight connections if possible. Arrive early in the day, not late at night, so you have options if anything changes. Money and payment plan. In Cuba, payment systems can be unpredictable. Build a simple plan. Bring a backup source of funds. Don't rely on a single card. Carry what you need safely and discreetly. Keep receipts and records, especially if you need show compliance. You need to show compliance later. Safety while you're there. Stay low drama, and have high awareness. Your best safety strategy is being respectful and aware. Avoid political gatherings, demonstrations, and heated public discussions. Don't film or photograph security or military areas. Keep a low profile. Tourist smart, not tourist loud. Save important addresses offline, hotel, airport, embassy, and consulate contacts. Keep your phone charged and carry a power bank if you have one. And tell someone back home your daily plan. A simple "I'm good" message at the same time each day is a small habit that adds a lot of safety. Now, your exit strategy. Have two ways out before you need one. Now, the most important part of the exit strategy is a good exit plan is built before anything goes wrong. Confirm your departure details early. Reconfirm your flight 72 hours before. Then confirm again 24 hours before. Save airline contacts and local airport information offline. Build an exit buffer. I really recommend building an exit buffer. Plan to arrive in your departure city at least one day before your flight home. Keep one extra hotel night budgeted in case travel slows down. Don't schedule anything important immediately after you land back home. Create a backup route plan. Now, your backup route plan does not require panic. That could mean a second possible flight option, an alternate day of departure, knowing which airlines or hubs could reroute you if schedules change. You're not trying to escape, you're planning like a pro. If everything goes smoothly, great. But if there's a disruption, you're not starting from zero. Keep keep Go documents ready. Passport plus copies, paper plus digital, emergency cash, phone charges plus power banks, medication for 3 days, written contacts and addresses, small carry-on you can move fast with. What to do if the situation shifts, if the environment changes quickly. Your move is calm and simple. Stop and verify. Don't spread rumors. Check official updates. Reduce movement. Stay close to your lodging and your exit route. Communicate. Tell emergency contacts where you are. Follow airline instructions. Rebooking happens fast when you act early. Leave earlier if needed. Early decisions are usually cheaper and safer than late ones. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone planning to travel to Cuba. This is MIM View, and as in always, travel smart, stay alert,